Coach, same roster from Tuesday?
Except the goaltender, yes.
What challenges do the Flames pose for you guys?
Well, we know that they've played two really good games against good opponents. I think that you could see the new coach is starting to get his way. We've got a team that was turning pucks over at the beginning a lot, but the last two games was really good at not turning the puck over. They put a lot of pucks at the other opponent's net, and their power play has been really good. So those three areas obviously we have to be aware of, but we got to put our game on the ice. It's a lot more about us right now at the beginning of the year than it is about the opponent.
Glenn was talking about the fact that you and him had some conversations this summer, and two guys in similar situations, new teams, coaching. He characterized it as a very fruitful conversation, had a lot of laughs, and he kind of appreciates your friendship. How would you?
Yeah, we know each other. Kind of grew up at the same time in the American League, came in almost at the same time, and so we've basically lived some similar situations. So it's good to have somebody to bounce back ideas with, somebody who's in a similar position than me. And I think we've got two different teams, and we certainly want our teams to perform well tonight. And I'm his buddy, but not tonight. But yeah, I'm happy for him. He's a good man, and he's certainly done well with his team right now. You can see that his team is responding, so it's going to be a tough challenge for us.
How do you feel your team is responding to what you're trying to implement in terms of systems and style of play?
Well, I've been saying it since the beginning. Whatever we're trying to do, it's not going to come in one day. It's a process. What we see from our team right now is we see good stretches of what we're trying to do, or what our identity is. We got longer stretches and more often, so that means our team is going in the right direction. But I think for us, we got to make sure that we don't sit in what we've done the last game. We want to keep growing and continue to allow less shots. I think that was one thing that we really wanted to change and improve, and we're doing a pretty good job at that right now, but we want to do a great job.
Where's Andrew Hammond's confidence at right now?
I'm sorry?
Where's Andrew Hammond's confidence right now?
Oh, I'm sure he's in a good place. He's had some really good practices. He knew he was going to play in the next games, so he was getting ready for that. So it's maybe a game earlier than we thought, but he's been doing putting in a lot of work with the goalie coach. The game he played in Detroit, he started well, and obviously after that, he wasn't happy with the remainder of the game. But it was just one game. He's been in this situation before. He stood on his head 2 years ago when he had to basically take over, and that's what we have in our minds.
You had the start on the last couple of days in the Boucher, progressing to the point where he's going to get more.
Yeah, obviously, I don't want to look at him too much. He's such a good player that you start dreaming about him in the lineup. But I think right now, it's to be fair to him and to the process, it's going to be a while, and there's going to be no pressure. It's just very positive to see him on the ice, to be able to last that long on the ice already. And for the players to see him also, it's been very positive for him. It's positive for the players, and I think it's positive for the organization.